It's time now for the Great Day Morning Mix. After nearly 4 months, the Actors Union has reached a tentative deal with major film and television studios. SAG-AFTRA called off the strike early this morning. The union's national board will review the deal tomorrow. Writers ended their strike back in September, so it shouldn't take long for productions to resume on TV and big movie releases. They have been on hold. A big sticking point for both writers and actors, how artificial intelligence is used in the industry.
I also saw too, like there's something for people that are deceased, especially when it comes to AI and kind of reinventing them. I know that's not the word, but you know what I mean.
Bringing them back in film.
Thank you. Yeah, bringing them back in film, they have to get consent
right
from either their trust, or their family, whoever was, So there's that. They can't just use them and bring them back.
Sure.
So that was a big thing.
That makes so much sense. On one hand, it's exciting to see sort of like Robin Williams back in another film. So much nostalgia, but he could be put in a film that his family doesn't agree with.
They don't approve of.
And that could happen to any actor or background actor or anybody at all. So they need to make protections. Of course, we don't know the details of the deal. They will be released, but they said the actors were celebrating.
They were celebrating, lots of happy posts last night. They did get like the first substantial minimum wage raise in like 40 years. And then also when it comes to residuals, those were kind of the main three things. And we don't know yet the details, but it's finally over.
Finally, we can go back. Yes. So I think
before the holidays too. It's perfect. All right, Facebook and Instagram are also cracking down on AI. Ads with political or social issue content will soon have to disclose if any artificial intelligence was used to create it. Basic digital tools like cropping images or color correction won't be subject to the new rule. The change starts next year, January 1st, before the presidential election. The crackdown reflects widespread warnings from voter advocacy groups and policymakers about the dangers of AI-generated content and the influence that they can have on politics. And we've seen that so much even with our Verify team, just taking photos that people are posting and be like, no, that's not right. Or it was altered in some way in AI. It's from a totally different thing.
Absolutely.
This is huge. It's huge.
It's huge, and it's important because there's so much misinformation out there. I mean, anybody can't just put stuff out there, galvanize everybody, and it's false. It's misinformation. So I think that's huge. At least there's a warning. I mean, it's still going to be out there. But at least there's some kind of message, trademark, something.
And most people are going to believe what they want to believe.
True.
Right? But at least they've kind of covered it and be like, this was generated with AI.
All right. Well, here's something you can believe in. The trailer for the Mean Girls reboot has landed. Like the 2004 original, the story follows new girl Katie, who falls into a clique called the Plastics. Mean Girls creator Tina Fey also stars in the film, which adds musical numbers from the stage show and arrives in theaters January 12th. Kristen, this is fun and this is exciting. It's been named one of the most quotable and meme-worthy films ever. And you know what I think is interesting? This reboot is based off of the musical adaptation, which was based off the original.
Movie.
That's interesting.
So we're not going to be totally, some new music, which will be nice. It's amazing the longevity of this. What'd you say, 2004 is when it came out? And I know, like, our girls probably love the movie. It's just generation after generation. Is there something that sticks in your head when you think that movie, quote-wise?
On Pink, we wear Wednesdays.
On Wednesdays, we wear pink. We still pull that one off. I do like, as moms here, it's like I'm not a regular mom, I'm a cool mom. I think I might have thrown that one out a couple times.
That's right.
We're all fetch, though. We're all fetch. It's very exciting. All right, 57th Annual Country Music Association Awards took place in Nashville, Tennessee last night. Lainey Wilson was the big winner, walked away with the Entertainer of the Year award. She also won Best Album of the Year and Female Vocalist of the Year. The 31-year-old was last year's New Artist of the Year and went into last night's award show with 9 nominations. She's got hits like Heart Like a Truck, Watermelon Moonshine, and she performed Wildflowers and Wild Horses. So you go from, New Artist of the Year, and she said she played something like 186 shows this year to Entertainer of the Year.
Wow.
But the thing is, she's been in Nashville for like over a decade. And so, all that hard work paid off.
So talented. And let's talk about another historic win for Tracy Chapman.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
35 years later.
Ooh, the first Black person to ever receive Song of the Year at the CMAs. That's huge. I love that. And I love that song. And
Fast Car.
Yes, I love that Luke Combs brought it back and made it special for her.
And they had such a wonderful tribute to Jimmy Buffett last night. Such an emotional tribute.
Yeah.
It's a great show.
All right.